What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Guidance Tarot. I am Poetry. You are here for a new reading. I think this is going to be the new moon in Gemini reading. The new moon started on the 22nd, and it's an opportunity for us to fine-tune our communication skills. Myself being a Gemini that I am. Yes, I am. I got a couple decks that I haven't used often. The Radiant Wisdom Tarot. I think I've only used this in one other reading. And then I got a new deck the other day. It's a new, I would call it Oracle. I don't know. Is it an Oracle deck? It is more, it's a botanical deck that gives us botanical inspirations. That's what it is. And I don't know, because the way I feel about this Radiant Wisdom Tarot, I just think the messages themselves are gonna align. So I'm shuffling them up, and I just realized that I shuffled my Radiant Wisdom deck upside down. This is my new botanical deck that I shuffled them all which kind of way, and y'all know I don't like to have reversals, so to speak. So for the botanical deck, this is my first time opening it. I'm not going to do a walkthrough on it right now. I'm just going to use it, and I'm going to actually read the messages that are on the cards themselves. There's some nice card stuff. I love the backs. So I'm just going to read the messages on the backs themselves and see if they fit within the message. I don't know if this is going to be a positive message, or this is just like I say, fitting of the new moon cycle, our communication, things that we need to talk about. Let's give him something to talk about. Whole lot of nothing to sing about. So when I think about communication, these are things that we are failing to communicate, things that we may need to communicate better, things that we have communicated that we need to follow up on. Just things that we have kept inside, that we have not allowed to come out of us, for fear of rejection, or just seeing areas that you may want to be a little bit more chatty, me being a YouTuber, I'm a bit chatty. So I'm gonna put my seatbelt on, see if we can ready to roll. I got my bottle of water over here, drink a little bit of it. Headed to work this Sunday morning, and we will start to pull cards. I don't know how many I'm gonna pull. Like when I'm riding in the car, I usually pull like 5 cards, right? Because I'm driving in the car, I can't really sit down and give you every detail that I'm pulling out of these cards, because sometimes it takes a lot of studying. Studying meaning looking at the cards for a good length of time, or going back to them so I can see what the full true message is about. Tarot and driving is a safety hazard. Don't do this. So it's not the best thing for me to give y'all everything. So if I don't hit on everything that you thought, or maybe you saw some stuff in the cards that I didn't see, take what resonates with you. Take what resonates with you. If it does resonate, leave a comment in the comment section. I'd like to hear that. And share the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already done so. We're going to start off first with the Radiant Tarot. The Radiant Wisdom Tarot. The Radiant Wisdom Tarot. Bam. Our first card is the Keeper of the Air. Gemini, this is about communication. Keeper of the Air. Gemini is an air sign. You really need to hone in on this Gemini season. I know people got a lot of bad stuff to say about us Geminis, but we are the bomb, whatever. Hone in on this Gemini season. You're the keeper of the air. You want to be able to negotiate situations, negotiate a contract, negotiate rules and regulations that you're setting up for your kids. And maybe you have a divided household, you and your husband or your ex, you're separating, you got a co-parent. On the job, as far as what you want to get out of it from your employer, what your employer wants to get out of it from you. If you have a business arrangement, there are terms that you need to negotiate with the financiers, with, your partners. You're speaking of partners, someone that you're in a relationship with. I'm almost out of gas. How much gas I got to get to work? Okay, I got to get someone you're in a relationship with. You want to negotiate. You can also be the mediator in this situation. You see that there are 3 bodies represented here, and it seems like you could be the voice of reason between an argument or a disagreement between friends. So you're the keeper of that. You are the one that everybody's coming to. You're the confidant. People are leaning on you for your wisdom and your guidance in this time. But you have to be able to effectively communicate. Don't be biased. Don't be one-sided. Look at both things from a different viewpoint or a different perspective of everyone that is involved. That's why that bird is there. You're rising above to see things from a different viewpoint, a different perspective. Like I say, this may even be something that's dealing with your children, something that they want to do, and you like. So you have to be open to communication and negotiation. We also have the keeper of the water. It's beautiful that you're getting the keeper of the water and the keeper of air together. With the keeper of water, it's your wisdom is coming into play. And usually with negotiations and communication, you have to be very mindful of the words that you choose to say. You have to be very mindful of the emotion that you are putting into the words to say. Like I say, you kind of want to be biased in most situations, and you want to listen. Again, we have the owl here. You want to listen with the open mind, be receptive to other people's thoughts, but still be able to insert your wisdom and your guidance. We have 2 cards now here that, like I said this when I saw that you were a mediator, and people are leaning on to you for your wisdom and understanding. Then here we are followed with the owl, who is full of wisdom, who is said to be full of wisdom. I don't know if you know that owls, they can turn their necks around in a full 360-degree circle, right? Meaning that they can see things from all different points of view. They can look around and see the things that you may have been missing. It's a police up here that's distracting me, and I try not to hold my cards up when I'm around police, because that's distracting for other people. There's people looking at my cards trying to figure out what I'm doing. But so yeah, there's wisdom that has to be inserted in everything that you communicate during this Gemini season. Leave out the shade sometimes too. Next card we have mediation. Oh my goodness, somebody that is in this doggone reading, that is listening to this reading, you are in a serious situation where you are the mediator. Now you're mediating. You are the go-between. You are the one that people are seeking advice and wisdom from. And I kind of swayed away from all the other different types of communication at this point, because all the messages are saying mediation is necessary. Come out of your shell. Everybody is centering in on you for your wisdom. Again, we have the birds flying through again. You are so deeply represented here, and I see this is you, and not that you're looking for someone to be this person for you. I see that this is you. There is something that's going to come up within the near future, if it's not happening already right now, or a situation that just you're recently gone through, that you wanted to take yourself out of, but you don't want to be in the middle of it, but you are going to be the bright and shining star. The sun is a star. You're going to be the bright and shining star for these people. Again, look at all these stars. You're going to provide some clarity on both ends. You know what I'm saying? It's you think that you're straddling the fence, because you love both of them or the both groups or whatever. You want to remain neutral. I'm saying, be the mediator. Get involved. Your wisdom is very well wanted, accepted, and needed in whatever this situation may be. Let's see. I'm gonna do another tarot card. heaven of earth, the exchange of emotions, the allowing people to see both sides of points of view. You're hearing from one. Maybe you're a counselor. You yourself may be a counselor. You may be a lawyer. You may be a legal mediator. You may be the Mima of the family, the grandma, the nana, or the third best friend. You know, the one that's in the middle. It's something that your information, what you have, is valuable, and you're going to be able to exchange that wisdom with these parties. You're going to be able to share both of their points of view in a way that they can understand, because right now they aren't hearing their partner or their friend or their the business partner, their lover. They're not hearing their boss. There's something that you can share with them, maybe an experience that you had with a similar situation. Losing my voice. With a similar situation that is allowing you to exchange. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go with our botanical inspirations here and keep this video to like at least 15 minutes. We have asters. This is a flower I've never heard of before. I don't think I've ever seen it. Asters. It says elegance and patience. Okay, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished, is the quote that's there. So whatever this situation is that's going on, it's going to take patience from you in this situation. Like I said, you kind of feel like you sitting on the fence and you want to remain neutral in the situation because you don't want to get tied up in a mess, but you're going to provide the clarity and help remove the confusion in this situation. But it's going to take patience from you to deal with them. Maybe they are seeming a little bit immature. Like this one is saying elegance and patience, that nature does not hurry. I'm getting nature is not hurrying, a sense of immaturity being added into the situation, that you're going to have to be patient enough with all parties to gather the information that you had to gather. I don't know why you're sitting there. I like being changed. To gather all the information that's going to be needed to help remedy the situation between these parties, to help each other see the points of view. Am I going to pull from the top? I don't know if I want to pull from the top again. Let's see. I'm going to do one more of our botanical inspirations. I'm trying to make sure my cards stay in the deck. One more of our botanical inspirations. Primrose. Primrose. The primrose, it says there's a youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk in my garden forever. So there's a possibility that this is a love situation, that this couple may be having issues, whether it's family love or actual romantic love. Like I said, you're gonna be the one who's gonna be the third party, the third ear. You're probably connected to both of them. You may be friends to both of them. One of them may actually be your relative, but they still lean on you for guidance and understanding. They may be sharing with you, and you see the wrong in both sides, you see the right in both sides. But it seems like you may possibly have to get them to understand the love that they have for one another, that they'll remember the love that they have for one another. Remind them of where they started in the relationship, and they probably try to get them back to the youthful state of their love. And then again, like I said in the last card, I was sensing a bit of immaturity. There may be some naivety, or the love itself may still be a bit immature, a bit new, and maybe one or the other or both are trying to maybe ready to throw in the towel because they don't know how to work through this issue. The issue may be so juvenile to you, but they've never had to deal with it, or maybe they walked away from it in previous relationships, and you are going to help them open their eyes to rectify whatever the problem is. I know a lot of us, we don't like to get in other people's business. We really don't like to interject ourselves in relationships because sometimes it could backfire on us, and like, you know, but they're already coming to you. If somebody's already coming to you, if somebody is going to come to you, then you know this reading is for you. Or if somebody has came to you and you decide, like, I don't want to get involved with it, but they've already came to you, this reading is for you. That's who this reading is for. And that's all I have right now. Yeah, be the guiding, shining light for whoever these people or persons are. Like I say, if it's dealing with, I'm getting love out of it, more relationship than family love, but I'm still getting love out of it. But you still can apply this towards any other type of partnership in which then a negotiation or a mediation needs to happen. And where the love will come into play is basically would be the love of the idea that's behind why you are negotiating this contract, why you have to be a mediator for this, the reasons why you would want to do some things, like say for example, if it's something that has to do with work, why you love that job, and why you love or the person loves the idea of doing whatever it is that, you know, they want to try. You have to just remind them of the love that's there and the reasons why that love existed in the first place. Be the guiding light. Let's say if you a boss or a manager, maybe you have to remind your employees of why they're there in the first place, and remind them that they're appreciated, if by the company or by you themselves, vice versa. Yeah, so that's what I got for you guys. Thank you for coming here to the channel. Thank you for being patient, and I will see you in the next reading. Peace.